Inside Weddings is a presentation of MagRack.
Hi, I'm Millie Martini Bratton, Editor-in-Chief of Brides Magazine. Welcome to Inside Weddings. Most little girls grow up dreaming of their wedding day, the white dress, the walk down the aisle, the dancing. But few little girls grow up to design their own dress for the occasion. We were lucky enough to visit with one of today's top bridal designers, whose successful career began the day she said, "I do."
When I was getting married, I was looking through a magazine from a wedding dress just to get an idea. And at that time, almost everything I've seen was just overdone, lots of beading, a lot of sequins, and all I wanted was just something simple and classic, and couldn't find anything.
So Amsala Abera, a savvy young sportswear designer at the time, simply made her own dress. She even sewed it.
To me, it was so important that I had to do everything, and I think now I think about it, it took me forever to really make that dress. It's a very natural waist, beaded bodice, beaded, but very controlled and very simple.
She figured that if she had such a hard time finding a dress, she was probably not alone.
I actually called my husband and I said, wait a minute, there gotta be other people like me who really want something simple. Where can they find it? We put an ad on Bride Magazine, and just one photograph, and it's just say custom made, and just put my phone number. And surprisingly, I did get a call the first day. It was just the most exciting thing to really get a call, and from someone who's really interested to see my stuff.
Soon the department stores were calling too, and a wholesale business was born. That was almost 20 years ago.
We have our exclusive collection in my store, but the bigger business is really the wholesale business. We really sell throughout the country, department stores like Saks, Neiman Marcus or Bergdorf, Kleinfeld, and specialty stores throughout the country.
The showroom bearing her name sits high on Madison Avenue in New York City. Its serene interior a stark contrast to the bustling city streets below.
My trademark is the modern classic, and which means it's something that is classic. 20 years from now, a bride look at her wedding picture and still feel good about herself because it's not trendy, but yet very modern. It's very current. And also very important to me is it has to look like a wedding dress. I don't design white evening wear. It could be a narrow silhouette, but yet with the detail of bridal. This year's collection, it's very, very spring. It's very young, very fresh, very simple. I did also combine a lot of laces, a lot of laces trimming in unexpected places. This dress will be for someone for a very formal wedding. This particular dress we really have for someone who's having a garden wedding and a country club. Somewhere just very relaxed, very lace-like, lace, most people think of lace can be very traditional, but here is a very chic and very fitted up to the waist kind of, modern, but yet the entire thing is lace and beaded, and it's actually one of the top seller in my store is this particular dress.
Creating a wedding dress takes collaboration. First, the design team comes up with ideas and sketches them. Then, the pattern-making team weighs in.
They also will help us, okay, this cannot be interpreted, this design has to be changed in order for it technically to work. We work closely with the pattern maker just to see if that's what we like or not. And then you cut it and you sew it and it'll be fitted, and after that just fitting after fitting and until the dress is perfect. When a client comes to our store, they can buy it just the way it is, or they can do it with changes. Trying to figure out what they want interpreted and kind of help them through it is such an important part of what we do here. And the newest thing right now, what we do is our bridesmaid, which is I'm extremely, extremely excited about.
Amsala's success in fashion is something she says she never imagined while growing up in Ethiopia.
First of all, fashion design, I mean, there is no such thing. So I have never even grown up thinking that I wanted to be a designer. But as a child, I used to make my own dress, and especially when, as a teenager, needs, I look at the magazines, European magazines, and there's this maxi coat, hot pants, and which is not available in Ethiopia. I had no choice but to make it.
She came to the United States for college, but just months after her arrival, civil war broke out at home. Her father, a government appointee, was arrested.
My life completely was just upside down within a short period of time after I got here.
Her father was held for 7 years before being safely released. Amsala stayed in the States and finished her studies with a degree in fashion. She also met her future husband, who would become her business partner. The rest, as they say, is history.
I really enjoy meeting brides. Actually, is so much fun, especially brides who really share the same vision, and it's just so exciting when they find their wedding dress.
How does it feel?
I guess they can see themselves standing by the altar wearing this dress, and there's something about it that makes them feel wonderful.
It's perfect. The whole thing. It's perfect.
What I like about designing wedding dress, you're really forced to do really beautiful thing in what you believe in it. And that is the nicest thing.
I'm Millie Martini Bratton. Thanks for watching Inside Weddings.